What up, YouTube? It's your boy, Abe, man. You already know. You know, gonna check Trevor Noah, man. We're back with the between the scenes. The best moments. On the Daily Show with Trevor Noah, man. Let's get it.
And so in my family, my two younger brothers are so from my mother's second marriage, and so I'm still the only person in my family who looks like this. So my mom is African woman, black Xhosa woman. My father is Swiss from Switzerland, so he was a white man, and so I look like this. And then my mom remarried a black man, so my brothers don't look like me either. Right. And I remember what was really beautiful was my brothers, we always spoke about this stuff. So my parents, they were like, yeah, different dads, we get how this works. So my brother one day, I pick him up from school, right? He's really young at the time. It was maybe like, I think it was 10 years old. And he gets in the car and he's just deflated. He gets in the passenger seat and he fastens his seatbelts. And I'm like, what's going on, Isaac? And he's like, hey, Trevor. He's like, oh, kids, man. I can't do this. Kids. So I go, oh, kids? Tell me more. And then he's like, I just don't know what to do with kids, Trevor. Like today, one of my friends said, oh, are we walking home? Then I said, no, my brother is picking me up. Then he said, who's your brother? Then I said, Trevor. Then now when we're walking, he sees you in the car. Then he says, who's that? Then I said, it's my brother. Then he says, but how can your brother be white? Then I said, he's not white. He's not white, he's mixed. Then he said, but you're not mixed, you don't look the same. How can your brother not look the same? So now I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna have to go through this. So then I'm like, so what did you say to him? And he's like, Trevor, I have to explain it the way kids understand. He said, I just said to him, I said, Zweli, you've got to understand, people are like chocolates, okay? Like you can have a white chocolate, and you can have a dark chocolate, and you can have a milk chocolate, but it's all Nestle, okay? I was thinking, I think part of the problem in America is that 911, people think of 911 as being instant response. And because, when I was growing up in South Africa, one of my favorite TV shows I used to watch with my mom was a show called Rescue 9.
Yeah, we have a 10,111. 10,111 here. Yeah, that's ours. It's not the best, this one here. No. It's not that great,
911, right?
It's not instant like 911. It's just 911 is instant, but this one's not instant.
William Shatner. And it was like a show where they go 911, do you have an emergency? And be like, hi, I'm in my house and something. And then 911 would get there. And I remember even when we were watching inside, we'd be like, wow, 911, 911. And this is in Africa. And we'd be like, 911. And we never thought of our numbers because they tried a thing in South Africa called 10,111. Because they try to be like, yeah, we've also got a thing. People were like, 10,111. It was like, no. And because they try to go with that feeling. But we never thought of it as instant response. Because if you would call our call centers, it wouldn't be as efficient. And so in America, I think people are used to the fact that something will get done now. So I was thinking what you should do is just to dull it for a bit. You should bring the South African operators here. Just so that people stop thinking 911 is an instant solution. Because South African, they'll ask you questions. In America, they just go, someone's getting robbed. They're like, we're on our way. I heard with 911, even if you call them and then hang up, they'll come to check what happened. Which, I get it, but I'm also that's crazy. Whereas in South Africa, if you had South African operators doing 911, you'd call, and you'd be like, hello, there's a man at the park. And they'd be like, hello, can I help you? They'd be like, yeah, there's a man at the park. And I'd be like, and? Be like, yeah, he looks really suspicious. Be like, okay, go talk to him. Ask him what he's doing. Ask him his name, what he's doing there. Be like, I'm scared of talking to him. Be like, okay, walk away then. Go away.
They'll just assist you through the phone. It's just easy, man, Or tell you just to walk away. Or tell you just not to mind that thing, It's crazy.
It would just be you go, it's just, people here just the cops are going, no, the cops are not coming. For everything. Hey, you can call 911 because your cat is in a tree. That is some crazy ass shit in Africa that you just be like, yeah, you'd be like, hello, my cat's in a tree. They'd be like, oh, okay. Yeah. You'd be like, my cat's stuck in a tree. They'd be like, yeah, so what must we do? I need you to help it. They'd be like, then how will your cat learn? Let the cat suffer. It will never do it again. Thank you for calling. Please stay on so you can rate this call. Thank you very much. Oh, I tried to start learning German because my dad is Swiss German, right? And so I was like, I want to learn his language because I never learned it growing up. And then they were like, "Why don't you learn Swiss?" And then I heard Swiss, and I was like, "No, I'll rather learn German." And so I learned German because I thought it would bring us closer together, right? Because I lost contact with my dad for like 10 years. And so then when I met him again, I was like, I want to learn German and impress him or whatever. And I met him, and then like I started speaking.
The thing about German is like, when you talk, you sound drunk. I don't know. That's the only expression I got from like people speaking German. Hein, Tauflichkeit, Eid, Heis. Probably Hitler, this one. But they're like just like a drunk language. But no offense, but it's crazy.
To him in German, and he was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm speaking German." He's like, "No, it's better if you speak English." No, this is. He's like, "It's better if you don't speak German at all. It's fine." But then now I could speak a bit of German, so I was excited to go to Germany and stuff and practice it. And I had a lot of fun until I found out that the way I spoke German sounded a little bit like Hitler. Yeah, which no one told me on this side of the world because we don't know how he really spoke or anything. But I would be in Germany, and apparently the way I would hit certain inflections would freak people out. And it's like, think of it like Barack Obama's voice. Like if someone learned English in America and they got here and they were like, I just want to have a, you'd be like, hey, you're doing the Barack Obama thing. And they'd be like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? So I would do that. Like I'd go in places and I'd like order food. And like someone would be there and be like, Guten Tag, was will Sie haben? And then I'll be like, ich will ein klein Brötchen haben. Bitte schön. Mit der Schinken. And the people would like, people would look at.
They like speak like in a rush. I just hind. I'm in a hurry, shined. It's just crazy.
And then when we left, my friend was like, I was like, why would they look? Did I say it weird, like wrong words? She's like, no, you sound a little bit like Hitler, yeah. And she was like, and the people are really frightened about that, and And I was like, so I spoiled their day, and she was like, yeah, you did, And I was like, well, that brings me a lot of Schadenfreude. Who else do we have from where? Yes. Egypt. Oh, very nice. That's cool. Cool and exotic. Yes. How are things going over there? Just blink if it's good. And blink twice if it's bad. I won't say your name. I won't put you on camera. You can go back. Your president doesn't have to know you were here. Things are good in Egypt. When you watch Donald Trump, does he remind you a little bit of Egyptian leaders? Yeah, a lot. Yeah, it's just without the Arabic. Just like, say again. They're also what? Oh, they are friends. Yeah, he is. You can see that. It'd be cool if, like, I feel like Trump would be exactly the same, even if he spoke Arabic. It would be like the same thing. It'd be like, Yalla yalla.
As Trevor there, man, yeah, man, he's always funny, man, with those accents there, like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Aid, man. We out.